Greetings and welcome to Mind Over Number. I'm Karanda, spiritual coach, intuitive, and numerologist, getting ready for a Life Path 7 reading. Before I get started here, let's give thanks to my Divine Mother, Father God, for helping me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So any negatively oriented beings or entities not here serving my highest good got to go. Just like that. All in the name of the one infinite creator. Your life path is what you came here to learn this lifetime. It's also important when it comes to your choices and career. So if you don't know how to calculate your life path number, just add the single digits of your birth month and your birthday to strike that, reverse it. Add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. This is the calculation I use to find your tarot and astrological correspondence when I am reading your numerology charts. So if you ever want a numerology chart reading from me, all my information is in the description box below the video. Life Path 7, you are known as the seeker because you are naturally very analytical and spiritual and introspective. So careers that suit you best often are related to research, education, philosophy, psychology, anything where you can, analyze to your heart's content. You're very deep thinkers and very intellectual. So you often are out there seeking the deeper meanings of life. You have a natural inclination towards wisdom and knowledge, so you can struggle sometimes with being overly analytical, overly analyzing. Struggling with isolating yourself and being a bit of a skeptic. You can also face some challenges with trusting others because 7 is a very secretive number. You can have some issues with expressing your emotions. That is the life path of 7. So, with that being said, I'm ready. Let's get set and let's go with the energy of this reading. Okay, roll to 12. The 12th month or 12th day of any month could be significant. The 3rd day or 3rd day of any month could be significant as 12 reduces down to a 3 energy. The age 12 or 3 could also be significant. 3 is an energy of communication and networking and expression and artistic endeavors. The 2 working with the 1 is about balancing out our individuality in order to collaborate with others, is what I'm getting. But I will go ahead and get out all my cubes of my Zodiac bag to help give you confirmation, okay? Always take what resonates with you, leave what does not. This is a general message. Don't make anything fit that should not. I don't know you. You do. I hope you know you. Let's see here. Okay. A lot going on here. Right off the bat for you 7s. We have the signs Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, and Capricorn coming out here. So these could be your signs or the signs of someone you are dealing with. You can also be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp baby or dealing with one, as that energy is here. We have the times and space of January 20th through February 19th, March 21st through April 19th, June 21st through July 22nd, and October 23rd through November 22nd. So these could be significant times in space pertaining to this message, or the time frame of your birthday or someone else you are dealing with. Something could have been going on for 4 months here, or over a long period. Some sort of new beginning. With this fish energy, we also have balance and the Virgin. Now, this Virgin energy could speak about new beginnings along with this fish energy, some sort of new growth or new development when it comes to our intuition. Or this could be regarding some sort of feminine energy, as that is represented by the Virgin. The balance or the scales is all about justice. Being in between two places, two states of mind or being, or needing to be fair in a situation or right some sort of wrong that occurred. We have Earth, and the element Earth could talk about some sort of commitment or our finances or needing to ground ourselves. When it comes to some form of stability. This fish with the Virgin could also talk about new life, as in a pregnancy. Take that as it resonates, but that energy is here. We'll see, though, what the message is for you, Sevens. All right, just know that this can resonate at any point in time and space, just whenever you get the message. Because the past is really just memories, and the future is determined on what you do right now, this present moment. Okay, see, everything is happening right now. By the time you watch this, it'll be my future, which is my present, and eventually we'll be watching it in the past. You see how that works? All right. One card for the present energy for this message for my sevens. Where are my sevens at right now? Well, the family room. Well, that flipped out reverse. 21 is inverse of 12, which is what we rolled out here earlier. Some mirroring going on. The one working with the 2 is an energy of our individuality needing to move forward and balance out a situation in order to collaborate and express ourselves. The family room could speak about private conversations, things going on at home. The age 21 could be significant, or the 21st of any month. The third month could be significant, or third day of any month. This could be about some sort of living arrangement as well, but we'll see what the message is with this family room. What material del fuego? Okay, one card for the present space. Ten of Cups reverse. What led up to this? Five of Wands. One card for the future space. We have Strength. One card for Love. Oh. One card. Thank you. Death. Underlying energy. Six of Cups reverse. The obstacle. Oh. Something about needing to walk away from an obligation or releasing some sort of stress or burdens, but I only want one card. Judgment. Our attitude towards this situation. Ten of Wands flying back out here. But it's upright. Outside influences here. Four of Wands reverse. Our hopes or fears. Blocked accomplishments in our heads about some sort of public recognition. One card, please, about our hopes or fears, and we'll clarify it. Five of Pentacles. The outcome. The High Priestess reverse. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now this is all about balancing our desires or contemplating some sort of decision on how to move forward. So we have a few major arcana out here. So some major shifts and changes are in your energy right now, sevens. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. We have Strength out here. That is Leo energy. We have Judgment. That is fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess reverse here. That is moon energy. So you may want to look at your moon placements at this time. As I am reading this, we are currently in the phases of a new moon, so that could be significant. The moon energy is all about our emotions, how we express ourselves when we're feeling upset, or when it comes to our intuition. This is the energy that we embody, right? So when you look at your astrological chart, you will look at your moon placement to see how you would process your emotions. And with everything that's going on here, I feel like we are being challenged when it comes to our emotions right now. We got the Ten of Cups reverse, which could speak about family. We have the family room. Ten of Cups could talk about some sort of split or breakup or arguments when it comes to a family dynamic, or us feeling unfulfilled in a situation, some sort of loss has occurred, some sort of conflict, or again, separation, or not feeling happy within ourselves or our home environment. And this could be because of some sort of conflict or fights or struggles that occurred here in the past with this Five of Wands. Now, this Five of Wands card specifically has this creature, right? It's a squirrel. Squirrels are known to be very curious, and this squirrel is caged, blocked off by Five Wands, and fives represents change. Wands are all about our desires, so we could be feeling blocked by our desires, is what I'm getting in this energy, or being conflicted. As there's a lot coming towards us, or a lot that has come towards us. In the classic tarot, or the Rider-Waite tarot, this is a bunch of people trying to get their way and not caring about what other people want or desire. It's just they're all worried about themselves, their own interests, their own needs. And if they will put them wands down long enough, they can move forward and accomplish so much more together. So because of this conflict, we have now this feeling of separation, isolation. Judgment is our obstacle right now. And this is an energy of discernment. This is about being able to see the truth through the false. This is also about awakening and forgiveness and acceptance for what was, in order to bring forth some sort of new life or renewal. As we're struggling right now to discern, to make some sort of judgment call even. And because of this conflicting energy, the what we're hoping to get out of this is to just put an end to a situation, or some sort of death could have occurred. Death is a card about a physical death, but it is also about an ending, right? An ending for something new to begin. That is the death card energy. Just take that as it resonates. But this is very heavy energy. Of course, for something to end, for something new to begin, this is about transformation and letting go of what once was in order for new beginnings. We have the strength here as well. This is about getting the courage to stand up and temper ourselves in order to embody a more courageous energy, to be successful and to be controlled, and not control in a dominating way, but to be courageous enough to take a stand for what it is that we actually want. We have this Six of Cups reverse in our underlying energy. Now, the Six of Cups could talk about children or childhood, or some sort of past life relationship. Just take that as it resonates. The Six of Cups could also talk about soulmate energy, and if this is about family, of course are our soulmates, right? Our soulmates are anyone who we form some sort of emotional bond with, or have some sort of emotional connection. So that could be friends, family, co-workers, anyone who you've had some sort of connection with on an emotional level. With this being reversed in our underlying energy, though, this is needing to let go of the past, right? A need to be independent, to leave a unhappy home life or foundation that is not serving you at all, or feeling a bit imbalanced when it comes to our emotions as well, with the Six of Cups being our underlying energy. But there is a need to get up the courage, get up the strength in order to face this dynamic, but we're feeling weighed down by those labels, those obligations, those burdens, with this Ten of Wands energy. The Empress reverse and the outcome, not Empress, the High Priestess reverse. And the final outcome of this. And the High Priestess reverse is someone who is, very knowledgeable and intuitive, but they use it in a way that is not divinely guided. This is for their own interests. This could also talk about secrets, confusion, a lot of doubts in the energy because we're not using our intuition. We're focused more on the physical world and not our spirit, right? The High Priestess channels information from the divine in order for it to reach the spiritual. On this card, we have the world at the bottom. But this is reverse. So instead of looking up to divine guidance, we're looking at physical guidance. Instead of using our intuition and using that, book of secrets, right? The high priestess knows what they know. But when it is inverted, it's them being doubtful of what it is they know instead of trusting the spiritual guidance. They're trusting things of the physical plane more than anything. And so they're looking at physical dynamics. They're looking at labels. They're looking at obligations. They're looking at burdens instead of relying on their own knowledge and learning. They're not reflecting on what they've done. They're acting impulsively or hastily. Is that a word? They act in haste? We'll use that word instead. What's affecting this High Priestess reverse energy is the Four of Wands reverse. And again, this is some sort of split or unhappy home or instability with some sort of partnership or union energy, as a Four of Wands. This also speaks about not feeling supported and needing to leave behind what we felt was home. In order to get these burdens and weights and stress, responsibilities and worry off our shoulders. And we could be fearing a loss of some kind. If we relied a lot on family, there could be some sort of abandonment issues here as well. As the Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold, not being secure within ourselves in order to gain stability of our own accord. This could also be some sort of financial loss. We could be fearing not having enough in order to leave behind a unstable home environment. And so we're trying to stabilize a situation that is dead at this point. And so we're trying to, I feel like, build something, but we are not listening to what our soul has been telling us, which is that we need to get the courage to release these burdens, let go of the past, make that final judgment call, forgive what has happened here in order to move forward. I'll clarify this Five of Pentacles. Well, Two of Swords with a Knight of Swords. until that fell out again. It's like we're fearing some sort of communication, we're fearing movement, we're fearing some sort of action, or we could be hoping for something to be blocked. As our hopes and fears are always closely related. You know, that which we hope could also be what we fear, and so it can fail to happen. We could be hoping for some sort of action to not take place, as well as what I'm getting with that energy. We know we could be hoping for some sort of stability, right? Some windfall to come through for our finances to get stable, but because we're focused on that, it's causing a block. Instead of focusing on balancing our emotions here and the underlying energy, and gathering up the strength in order to let go of those fears and doubts about leaving behind this unfulfillment here. Let's get the Rebel deck, help clarify. Okay. All these flipped out reverse. Oh, except this one. Okay, well, you do need to get over yourself and pull your ish together. Help people, give back, do good ish for humanity. We have stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just effing stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. I just like that word. Ridiculousness. Ridiculous. Okay. We also have loosen the F up, because control freaks don't get laid. Okay, you equals tight behind or tight arse. So with this energy, I'm getting that we have been trying to control the outcome, trying to use some sort of ability or action or authority to gain the strength for a situation that is dead and over with. And so we're constantly looking into something to see if the outcome will change, see something, if something will be different. But we just need to get over it, let it go. Spend our energy and time on situations that are going to be worth our energy, as we're currently wasting it. do something good, something positive, like helping people, as that will help balance out our energy. But the energy that we're doing right now is not going to help a situation, as what is currently out of our control is a Four of Wands reverse. Someone leaving a situation that they are no longer happy in. Right? The Four of Wands reverse could also talk about, conflicts, not feeling supported. Four of Wands reverse with this death energy is also like doing something but it being put to a stop, canceled. It's not working. So we're being a bit of a control freak. Control freaks don't get laid. They do not. We're being too rigid, too tight. Need to release control, right? And pull yourself together. Because the more we try and control and manipulate other people, the less people want to actually be around us, right? So stop assessing, stop talking, stop trying to check up on what this person is doing. If this is about some sort of relationship or partnership, right? You don't want to waste your time on someone who is not checking up on you. If someone isn't checking for you, don't check for them. It could be that simple. And if we feel like because of a family dynamic, if this isn't about some sort of relationship, right? If this is about family, we don't ever want to do things because we feel like we're obligated to do them. Because then we're doing things out of fear and not out of love. And fear is all those low vibrations. Fear is the lowest of the low. Love is, the highest of the high when it comes to the spectrum of our emotions. Actually, what's higher than love on the spectrum of emotions is authenticity. So if we're stuck in this fear energy of fearing a loss, a fear of abandonment, a fear of not being balanced, that could stem from our childhood, a fear of some sort of action being, blocked, of someone moving forward without them or you gotta let them go. Right? Wanting to hold on to something that doesn't want to be held is you being controlling. And we can hold so much more in our hand when we have it open than having it closed. Right? You can't pick nothing up like this. You can't. You need to open your hand in order to have a grip. Get a grip. Let's get an iron card out here for you, sevens. I am free. Beautiful. We have a 2 on the card here as well. The age 2, the second month, or the second day of any month could be significant. I am free is what's on the card. Two is the energy of balance, harmony, partnerships as well. Cooperation, support. I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today, I'm free. If you're going to pick any other day, pick today. Pick today to be free. Any feelings of guilt, right, are ridiculous, because if you feel guilty over something, it's because you know you did something wrong. So release it. Feelings of shame are not our own feelings, right? This is us, other people telling us that we did something wrong. That's what shame is. This is other people projecting their feelings onto us. That's not good. Embarrassment, again, that's another perception of wrongdoing. So we're feeling embarrassed, right? This is other people or us having some sort of perception of what other people will do if they found out something. But again, we can release that at any moment by simply owning up to what it is that we have done. Self-doubt. Self-doubt is us feeling like we're not capable, feeling like we can't express ourselves, feeling like we aren't worth anything. Well, that's just a load of bullshit, okay? I'm going to just say that right now. We are all worthy. We all are created equal in the eyes of the divine. We are all God. We are all fractals of the same source energy, right? And anything that tells you that you're less than that is not of God. And so if you're feeling less than yourself, if you're feeling less than what you are, that you feeding into the fear energy, that you feeding into those personal devil energies, right? Because the devil is not really an entity. It's whatever we create to put blame on something outside of ourselves when we're doing something that we're wrong. That's what the devil actually is. Instead of taking accountability and responsibility for what we did, it's just easier to blame it on an imaginary figure than actually owning up to the fact that we are human beings who may or may not do terrible things. And the only thing that's really judging us is ourselves. You know, God is not judging us, because we're simply having an experience that we're going to go tell God about later. As if they don't already know. So that's why judgment is from ourselves, not from the divine, not from source. The struggle right now is judgment. So it's important to release these preconceived notions of what we have about our own human nature, because we are all human beings, or not actually human beings. We're all souls having a human experience. And because you are a soul having a human experience, that human experience can encompass negative or positive things. But once you know that something is hot versus something being cold, right? You don't judge the experience of hotness for being hot, as you don't experience coldness and judge cold for being cold. Those are just experiences, and I feel now a weight being lifted in this energy. Perhaps something has cleared now. Because no one is judging you. The only judge here is always yourself. So when you stop judging you, other people stop judging you, right? What's the Eminem song? You know, I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? I'm going to own up to all my stuff, all the things that I've done, everything that I've experienced. If you try and use it against me, hey, I've already said it. I already done it. What you gonna do about it? You know, you can't hold it against me, right? Good luck. Because people are a lot more understanding and compassionate to situations once we have accepted responsibility for what it is we have done. Right? We're not here to be perfect. We're here to have an experience. When it comes to numerology and mathematics, right? We don't judge negative numbers being negative. We don't judge positive numbers being positive. They are simply energy. Everything is energy. And if we get too far onto any side of the spectrum, if we get too far into the negative, we eventually have to come up to the positive side. If we get too far into the positive side, we got to go into the negative side in order to balance out and get back to zero. And zero represents the divine, represents wholeness, represents oneness. So we need to reset, get back to zero, get over yourself, release that energy. If you haven't told yourself anything positive today, tell yourself that you are free. Today you are free. That's the message I have for you right now, sevens. If any of that resonated for you, wonderful. If it did not, I apologize. Thank you for joining me. And I love you.